So I just have kind of a blank presentation that I'll be working with today. Well, when you do have more than one presentation open in PowerPoint, of course, you pick on the View menu and you come over here and you say Switch Windows. Now, I am using PowerPoint 2016, which is the newest version of PowerPoint as of this webinar. It's also the version of PowerPoint that you get when you have Office 365. Now, I tried to make a mouse a little bit bigger for you so you can find my mouse that way. And also, sometimes during the presentation, I'll make my mouse do that so that you can find my mouse that way as well, okay? So now look, I'll pick on the View menu, and I'll pick on Switch Windows. And then when you do have more than one presentation open, that's one way to go back and forth among them. So I'll pick on this one that I have presentation 1. Now, let's say we want to add an audio clip or a video to our presentation. This could be on an existing slide or a blank slide. It'll work the same way. So we're going to pick on the Insert menu, and you come over here. Let's start with the audio clips. So Insert and an audio. Now, it could be a recorded clip that you already have on your PC, and there's many different file formats that they're using now, or you can also record one, right there on the spot. So let's get an audio on my PC. So follow my mouse over here. Notice how there's many more audio file types than ever was before. So just about anything that you have as an audio clip should be acceptable. That's a much bigger list than I remember from earlier versions, okay? Now, you can use, let's go back to the desktop, for example, and I have this sound of an airplane taking off. You can see that's an MP3 format. Now, the sound comes up in the middle of the screen here, so a lot of times we'll just pick up that and move it over here so it's not, so visible to everybody. Now, right now, if I run that slide, I'll pick on View, and then, or pick on Slideshow, and I'll pick on From the Beginning. Notice how the sound doesn't play until I actually click on it. And then you can hear the airplane sound, okay? So now I just hit the Escape key. So I want to make that audio play as soon as we run the presentation. So here's what happens. Now we're back in normal view. If I click on that sound clip, then you get a new menu up there that's called Playback. But you'll only get that when you would click on the sound clip. So I'll pick on the Playback menu. And then in this case, you look for where it says Start, and I want to start automatically. So as soon as the slide appears, that's now going to play. So let's try that one. Start automatically. Let's run the slideshow again. I'll pick on Slideshow From the Beginning. And now you can hear how the sound plays automatically, okay? So that's a good one to know about. Now, another thing that we can do in the Playback menu is we can trim the audio. So let's say you don't want that to be the full length, or you want to start somewhere other than the beginning. So we're going to click on the sound clip. I'll pick on the Playback menu, and then I'll pick on the word Trim Audio. And then, this one is actually 45 minutes long. So maybe I don't want that to be so long. I just want that to be maybe a few seconds here. I think that's actually in seconds, actually. So let's say I just want it to be 4 seconds long. All right, that's close enough. So, of course, you can adjust it over here as well. Good, 4 seconds. So I'll click on OK. Now let's run the show. I'll pick on Slideshow From the Beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it actually stopped after 4 seconds. So those are good little techniques. When you pick on that clip, you pick on the Playback menu, and then you can say Start. Either when it says in click sequence, that means you have to click on it or click on different things to make that occur, or here it said automatically, or you can make it play when clicked. Also, we can loop until it stops, so you can keep on playing that until we stop it or go to the next slide. Here we can play that sound across multiple slides if it's really longer. And over here I picked in the Trim Audio. And you can decide how long it's going to be. Now, even you can start maybe for the beginning or the end and move those in as you need to. Also here, we can fade it in or fade it out. So let's try a little bit of a fade there, maybe like a half-second fade. Let's see what that one sounds like.